Hey guys, it's Jaydee. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing a very controversial product. So last week I did review the Kylie Kylighter in the shade Banana Split. I told you guys my honest opinion on this product and what I thought about it. I told you guys I really wasn't that impressed. I thought that the pigmentation was lacking and I thought it was good for a day-to-day highlighter, but for the hype that was surrounded by it, I did not think it was all that and a bag of chips. So today I'm going to be reviewing the shade Chocolate Cherry. Now, a little bit of background. This arrived about 3 days after this one did. I did order them the same day. This one was ordered maybe like 5 minutes later. And it took 3 days longer to get here, which don't know how that happened, but it did. So yeah, this is the shade Chocolate Cherry. I'm going to be comparing them to each other as well as to other highlighters. If you haven't already checked out my original review to the shade Banana Split, I will have the link in the description box down below so you guys can see how I felt about this little baby here. So this is what Chocolate Cherry looks like in comparison to Banana Split. It's more of a creamy, almost like a light brown with a little bit of a pink undertone to it. So I would say the packaging wise, it's pretty much the same. It still also has those little bubbles, which, you know, whatever, I guess at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this and let's see what I think about it. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Now, in comparison to Banana Split, now Banana Split, guys, has been used and abused, so you guys will probably be able to tell, but that is what the difference looks like. This is Chocolate Cherry and then this is Banana Split. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Banana Split heavily because you guys know these aren't pigmented. I grabbed quite a bit there, you guys saw, and let's swatch it right here. Okay, so that's Banana Split. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Chocolate Cherry and let's see if this one packs a bit more of a punch than its sister. So you guys can see me, I'm kind of going in there. The color is quite beautiful. It's almost like a rose gold color. You guys can see right there. And let's swatch it right here. So first impression, it is slightly a little bit more metallic, if I can even say that it is. Just a little bit. It's not necessarily super pigmented, but it does have, you guys can see there, more of a reflect to it than its sister Banana Split. You guys can see the color there. I'm going to do some comparison swatches, so I'm going to take the shade Peach Goddess by Jeffree Star to see if this one looks similar to it. So I got a little bit of Peach Goddess by Jeffree Star, and let's see what this looks like. So this is Jeffree Star Peach Goddess right here. Just for funsies, I'm going to take the Nicole Guerreiro Glow Kit, and the shade that I think is most similar to this, actually, is Daydream, surprisingly. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch that one right here. Now these, guys, these, love these. Totally worth the money. Go out and get one if you haven't already. I do also have a review on this product. If you haven't already checked that out, I will have that in the description box so you can go check it out. So I'm going to take a little bit of Daydream, as you know if you've seen my review on these. These, honey, this is what a highlighter should be. It's pigmented. Pigmented. Like, let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch that here. Okay. So these are the ones that I could find that I thought were comparable that I had in my collection. You guys can see the differences there. So Chocolate Cherry, I will say, is very unique. It's definitely not like a rose gold. It's a deeper tone of rose gold, as you guys can see there. So now that I wiped that off my hands, I will be applying Chocolate Cherry on my skin with a Real Techniques contour brush to see what the application of this shade is like. This is the brush that I will be using. I have cleaned it with my color switch already. So let's see how this goes. Whenever I demo a product for you guys, I like to show you guys how I am swiping on the product itself, and I like to not have it be edited. I think for accuracy of a review, it's important to show how the product is swatched, what brush you're using, and the pressure that you're using on there. So you guys can see here, I'm going in there once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, because its sister was not pigmented, so I'm not expecting much from this one, to be honest. But let's see if she surprises me. So let's... Oh, okay. It's not bad. It's a little bit, I think actually that this would make it's making a really pretty blush on me. So this shade is actually really pretty as a blush, not as a highlighter. It's still not pigmented enough for me as a highlighter, but as a blush, it looks really pretty. So for my personal taste, my blushes, I like very subtle, natural blushes, and this one gives me that, and it also has a really subtle luminosity to it. I don't think this works as a highlighter in terms of the shade. It is a little bit deep for me, and it just starts to get a little muddy if I blend it up too much. But as you guys can see here, as a blush, it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to zoom you guys in so you guys can see kind of what that looks like. I actually like this shade more than Banana Split. I feel like I can rock this as like a natural blush. So just for funsies, I am going to be taking this brush and cleaning it with my color switch. And then I am going to use Banana Split just as a comparison. So I'm going to take this, we're going to go in here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have a bit of like some texture and a breakout over here, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm still not that impressed with this highlighter, with the Banana Split one. So this is what Banana Split looks like. And this is what Chocolate Cherry looks like. I actually really do like this color as a blush, not as a highlighter. It just gives me, you guys can see in the camera, it's giving me this really pretty flush to my skin. I wouldn't use it as a highlighter. It's too dark and too red toned for my skin to be used on the tops of my cheeks, but as a blush on my cheekbones, it looks really pretty. It gives me a nice natural flush, which I am totally here for. So in conclusion, I actually do like this shade. I like it more as a blush, not as a highlighter. I definitely wouldn't use this as a highlighter. I would use it as a blush. As you guys can see on this side, it looks really pretty on my skin tone. So these do retail for $22. Do I feel like they're worth the money? Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I don't think so. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. What I'm most upset about these highlighters is that I'm not even mad that they're not super pigmented, that they're natural. I actually like a natural highlight every now and then, believe it or not. What upsets me the most is that the videos and pictures that were taken of the swatches of these highlighters before they released, they do not look like the swatches that I had on my hands. They look way more intensified. I don't know if there was some Fix Plus that was used. I don't know how many layers of highlighter was applied. I just feel like it was a little bit deceiving, if I'm to keep it honest. The videos and pictures of the swatches that I saw online prior to these releasing, they had that glow, they had that luminosity, they had that intensity. So if you're going to market something as being extremely pigmented and having that very blinding effect, then I think the product should deliver. And that's all that I'm gonna say about that. I'm just gonna keep it at that. I will not be trying to get any of the other shades because of what I've just mentioned. I did like Chocolate Cherry as a blush. Maybe I will repurchase this as a blush. Who knows? Something else that I do want to say, a lot of the reviews on YouTube have been like, they're kind of like, I hate to be controversial, but I feel like this is something that should be brought up. A lot of the reviews on YouTube that I've seen emerging on the Kylie Kylighters, a lot of the reviews that I've seen have said that this product is super pigmented, super blinding, and that is far from the truth, at least with the ones that I have received. You guys have seen me demo them, you guys have seen me apply them, you guys have seen me live swatch them as well as apply them with a demo live. Whenever I am reviewing a product, I try and keep the editing to a minimum when it comes to the swatches and the application of the product, just because I feel like at that point it's more accurate for you as a viewer, and then at that point you can make an informed decision. A lot of the reviews that I've seen had said they were blinding. Where? Where's the blinding effect? Because maybe I got a dud. Maybe I got a bad batch, who knows, but I don't feel like that should even be a circumstance. I feel that all the highlighters should be the same quality from the first one that's manufactured to the last one that's manufactured. And that's just me as a consumer keeping it real with you guys. So with that rant out of the way, I'm sorry that you guys had to hear me out for that, but I just felt like it was something that should be disclosed to you guys. Ending on a more positive note, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Girl, if you haven't already subscribed, get your life, honey. Come on now. Get it together. Hit the subscribe button. What you waiting for? The next product that I will be reviewing is... Yes, honey, she's making an appearance. Jeffree Star's Androgyny palette. So stay tuned. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next video. And until then, take care. Bye, guys.